welcome to the beautiful island of Phuket, located in the southwest corner of the tropical nation of Thailand. Phuket is a small island nested along the eastern border of the Andaman Sea and is located between Myanmar to the north and Malaysia to the south. This position results in a unique mosaic of terrestrial and marine flora and fauna that inhabit Phuket Island. However, this distinct ecosystem is currently faced with a plethora of increasing impacts on the native environment that threaten the social, economic, and cultural aspects of Phuket Thai communities.
With the bountiful Andaman Sea at its doorstep, fishing has been a fundamental part of Phuket's culture and livelihood since its beginnings. Initially, fishing was a way to provide sustenance to the local population, with fish and other seafood at the core of many traditional Thai dishes, and the main source of dietary protein for the population. Whilst this is still true today, the industry has grown significantly from its humble origins. Seafood export is now a leading source of the country's income and supports hundreds of thousands of jobs. However, this has created significant competition for the sea's resources, leading to severe and indiscriminate overfishing of the waters surrounding Thailand. Thai fisheries have been in decline since the 1980s, with both catch size and quantity trending downwards. This is partly due to poor regulations surrounding the industry, as well as poor compliance that is encouraged by the high value of seafood products. Additionally, unlike Australia, Thailand's fisheries are valued by biomass rather than individual size of catch, which means there is no incentive to throw smaller fish back, leading to population collapses as fish aren't able to mature to breeding age to replenish their numbers.
Phuket is a popular tourist destination known for beautiful beaches, pristine islands and relaxing getaways. Over 4 million tourists flocked to Phuket in the first 8 months of 2022, with about 10 to 20% of tourism being ecotourism, directed towards natural environments and activities that support conservation efforts and observing wildlife. However, with streams of tourists all year round, the negative impacts add up. Ecotourist activities such as reef walking and snorkeling support unaware tourists that kick, break and trample corals while stirring up sediment that can smother them. These activities and over-tourism can have serious consequences for the health and resilience of the reefs. A local example of over-tourism is the closure of popular tourist destination Maya Bay from 2018 to 2021 due to fears the environment was being severely degraded by visitors. Mass tourism also means an increasing amount of litter is left behind that collects on the beaches and in surrounding waters.
Plastic pollution and marine debris is the most significant pollution sector within Phuket. The extreme use of single-use plastic created by tourism alongside inadequate waste disposal can be heavily seen across the region, throughout high transit tourism areas, the oceans and supposed plastic-free national parks. Furthermore, Thailand's fisheries play a major role in ocean pollution through the immense discard of ghost nets, which is heavily prevalent across Phuket's coral reefs and beaches. The combination of ghost nets and single-use plastic within Phuket's oceans and coastal regions have created dramatic changes to the area through the destruction of habitats, causing loss of species diversity and the depletion of pristine tourism zones in which Phuket and its community relies upon. Data from Thailand's Pollution Control Department has shown that during the year of 2020, Thailand's quantity of plastic waste increased by 40% compared to the prior year despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Statistics from early 2021 also saw an increase in plastic litter, with an increase to 45% of plastic rubbish resulting as litter.
The coastline of Phuket is not only adorned with sandy beaches. In the intertidal areas, dense mangrove forests drape the edge of the island. These tropical estuarine ecosystems are important for both biological and economic reasons. The complex roots of the mangrove trees stabilize the sediment, giving them a vital role in coastal protection, and provide shelter for a wide range of animals, making them essential for sustaining the high levels of biodiversity. Furthermore, they are increasingly being recognized for their ability to sequester carbon, thus making them a valuable tool in the fight against climate change. Regretfully, a lot of mangroves in Thailand have been claimed for coastal construction, especially of aquaculture facilities for shrimp farming. Floating coastal aquaculture facilities for lobster and fish farming are also widespread. The total mangrove area of Thailand halved between 1961 and 1996. However, in the 90s, concerns were raised regarding this trend and efforts aimed at restoration of mangrove forests implemented.
On top of all these other detrimental impacts, Phuket, like the rest of our planet, is currently facing one of the biggest threats to our natural environment. Our rapidly changing climate poses a series of threats to marine and terrestrial ecosystems, impacting entire ecosystems as well as our current way of life. Some of these threats directly impacting Phuket now and in the future include rising ocean temperatures, which lead to mass bleaching events such as those Phuket experienced in 2010. These bleaching events have the potential to completely restructure coral reefs, further impacting the natural environment and the tourism that relies on it. Increased ocean acidification can severely impact the marine food web, subsequently reducing fish stock for local and commercial fishermen in Phuket Island. Increased magnitude and frequency of storms will also impact the safety and security of local communities on the already vulnerable island. Climate change, overfishing, mass tourism, pollution, and coastal development are all very serious and imminent impacts on Phuket and should be adequately addressed in order to ensure the social, economic, and cultural aspects of Phuket are secured. Thank you so much.